8:31. Let's get to some breaking news here. A horrifying hit and run in front of Penn Presbyterian Hospital. 4 nurses struck while trying to help a gunshot victim who had just been dropped off by car. That car hitting all 4 of them. It happened earlier this morning, and Marcus is on the scene. Good morning.
Good morning, Shayna. Yeah, there's a lot to break down here, and a lot could change as we get more information. Well, behind me here is the scene where that took place and what you talked about. This all started from a gunshot victim, a shooting victim, being taken to the hospital by a group of individuals in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. They had dropped off that shooting victim here at Penn Presby at the emergency room here. As that happened, this was just before 4:30 this morning. Hospital staff obviously comes running out, trying to help and put the shooting victim onto a stretcher. Between 3 to 4 nurses were working to verify the number exactly on how many exact nurses were there helping, but also hospital staff, according to a witness that I spoke to. So that witness saw the entire thing go down. They pull up just before 4:30. They're trying to get the shooting victim onto a stretcher. The car was blocked in by a second vehicle, a Chevy Malibu that had its back windshield shot out. Police have towed that vehicle and have taken that vehicle as well. That is a part of the investigation. So that driver was blocked in right there, and then he was blocked in from the front as well by those nurses and by staff trying to help the shooting victim. According to the witness I spoke to, at one point, one of the individuals inside the Jeep got into the driver's seat. There's reportedly 3 to 4 people inside that Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're working to verify that information as well. But one got into the driver's seat and then floored it and drove forward because he was blocked in from the back by that Malibu, and then that's when he hit all of the nurses that were there, and then ended up running over a male nurse, running over his head. Now, one nurse is in critical condition, and it's believed the other nurses are in stable condition. But that is the entire layout and timeline of how that unfolded there, especially according to that eyewitness, and police spoke about it as well this morning.
Victim was brought up in a gray Cherokee, pulled up into the emergency driveway here. The 4 nurses pulled the male outside of the vehicle and tried to render first aid. At that time, the vehicle took off, striking all 4 nurses, and one, again, is in extremely critical condition, and 3 are unstable.
And so police right now investigating that Chevy Malibu, also involved. Now, as far as the shooting victim, he was in his 20s, according to police, and that shooting took place in the 1300 block of Belmont Avenue in Parkside near Thompson Street. So that's where this initial thing all started from, that shooting victim taken by private vehicle, that Jeep Cherokee, here to the emergency room. As that shooting victim was trying to be placed onto a stretcher, somebody inside that vehicle got in the driver's seat and floored it and drove forward, hitting all of the nurses that were trying to help out that shooting victim, and then running over, according to a witness I spoke with, one of those nurses running over his head. And so we have one nurse in critical condition and then others in stable condition right now. Certainly much more to come on this as the day progresses.
For sure, Marcus. Just terrible story. Thanks so much for the update. 8:30.